1 hour, 60 minutes, 3,600 seconds. That's all it takes to completely change the trajectory of your life. Not overnight, not through some magical transformation, but through a simple, powerful principle that most people never discover. 1 hour, every single day, dedicated to one thing. The thing that matters most, the thing that will actually move your life forward. Most people waste their entire lives because they never mastered this one simple rule. They spend their days reacting, responding, putting out fires, handling urgent nonsense that doesn't actually matter. And then they wonder why years pass and nothing changes, why they're still in the same place, why their big dreams remain distant fantasies instead of lived realities. It's because they never claimed their 1 hour. They never protected it. They never used it with intention. But when you understand this rule, when you actually implement it, when you make it non-negotiable, everything changes. Your career changes, your body changes, your skills change, your bank account changes, your entire life trajectory shifts, all from 1 hour a day. Let me explain exactly how this works and why it's so powerful. Right now, you have 24 hours in a day. Let's break that down realistically. 8 hours for sleep. That's necessary. You need that. That leaves 16 waking hours. Now, if you work a traditional job, 8 to 9 of those hours are already spoken for. That leaves you with 7 to 8 hours. Commute, meals, basic hygiene, household responsibilities, that takes another 3 to 4 hours minimum. Now you're down to 3 to 4 hours of truly discretionary time. And most people waste all of it. Scrolling social media, watching television, playing games, consuming entertainment, doing absolutely nothing that moves their life forward. They're not building anything, not learning anything valuable, not developing any skills, not working toward any meaningful goals. They're just consuming, just passing time, just existing instead of creating. But here's what happens when you take just one of those hours, just one, and dedicate it to something that actually matters. If you take 1 hour every day and use it to build a skill, in 1 year you'll have invested 365 hours into that skill. That's enough to become significantly better than most people. That's enough to turn amateur into competent, competent into good, good into excellent. If you take 1 hour every day and use it to build a business, in 1 year you'll have invested 365 hours into building something that could eventually replace your income. That's enough to go from idea to launch, from launch to first customers, from first customers to real traction. If you take 1 hour every day and use it to transform your body, in 1 year, you'll have invested 365 hours into fitness and nutrition. That's enough to completely transform how you look, how you feel, how you move through the world. 1 hour, every day, compounded over time. That's the rule that changes everything. But most people never do it. They have endless excuses. I don't have time. Yes, you do. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. You just haven't made it a priority. You haven't protected it. You haven't claimed it as sacred, non-negotiable time. I'm too tired after work. Then do it before work. Wake up 1 hour earlier, or do it during lunch, or find energy by eliminating the things that drain you. You're not too tired. You're just using your energy on things that don't matter. I don't know what to focus on. Then your first hour should be spent figuring that out. Clarity about what matters is worth an hour of your time. Once you have clarity, you have direction. Once you have direction, you have purpose. The excuses are endless, but they're all just that, excuses. Ways to avoid the truth that you're not prioritizing what matters. Ways to justify staying exactly where you are. But when you eliminate the excuses, when you claim your hour, when you protect it like your life depends on it, because it does, everything shifts. Let me break down exactly how to implement this rule and why each component matters. First, you choose your one thing. Not 5 things, not 3 things, one thing.
The one area where focused effort will create the most dramatic improvement in your life. Maybe it's building a business that will create financial freedom. Maybe it's developing a skill that will advance your career. Maybe it's writing a book that's been inside you for years. Maybe it's transforming your health and fitness. Maybe it's learning a language that will open new opportunities. Whatever it is, it needs to be specific. Not get better at business, but build my consulting practice to 10 clients. Not get healthy, but lose 30 pounds and run a 5K. Specific, measurable, important enough to deserve your daily hour. You choose one thing, you commit to it for at least 90 days, ideally for a full year. And for that period, that one thing gets your hour, every single day, no exceptions. Second, you schedule your hour like it's a meeting with the most important person in your life. Because it is. It's a meeting with your future self, with the person you're becoming, with the life you're building. You don't skip meetings with important people. You don't reschedule them casually. You don't let other things interfere. Your hour is the same. It goes on your calendar. It's blocked out. It's protected. And here's the key. It needs to be the same time every day. Not whenever you find time, not when you feel like it, not if nothing else comes up. The same time every single day. For most people, early morning is best, before the day gets away from you, before other people's agendas start demanding your attention, before you've depleted your willpower on 1,000 small decisions. 5 to 6 a.m., 6 to 7 a.m., whatever works for your schedule, but early, protected, sacred.
That hour becomes non-negotiable. It's not available for meetings, not available for favors, not available for anything except your one thing. Third, you eliminate all distractions during your hour. This isn't multitasking time. This isn't, I'll just check my phone real quick time. This isn't background TV time. This is deep focus time, singular attention, complete immersion in your one thing. Phone off or in another room or on airplane mode at minimum. No email, no messages, no notifications, no interruptions. Just you and your work for 60 uninterrupted minutes. Because here's what most people don't understand. 10 hours of distracted work is worth less than 1 hour of focused work. When you're constantly being interrupted, constantly context switching, constantly splitting your attention, you're not actually working. You're just pretending to work. But when you have 1 hour of complete focus, 1 hour where your full mental capacity is directed at one thing, you can accomplish more than most people accomplish in a week of distracted effort. Deep work is exponentially more valuable than shallow work, and your hour is deep work time. Fourth, you show up even when you don't feel like it. This is where most people fail. They start strong, they're motivated, they're excited, they do their hour for a week, maybe 2 weeks. Then one day, they don't feel like it. They're tired, they had a bad day, they're not in the mood. So they skip it. Just this once, just today. They'll make it up tomorrow. But tomorrow comes and there's another reason, another excuse, another justification. And before they know it, a week has passed without doing their hour. Then 2 weeks. Then the whole thing falls apart. This is why the rule is non-negotiable. You show up every single day, regardless of how you feel. Motivated? You show up. Unmotivated? You show up. Tired? You show up. Energized? You show up. Good day? You show up. Terrible day? You show up. The rule doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care about your mood. It doesn't care about your circumstances. You show up. You do your hour. You honor the commitment you made to yourself. Some days your hour will be brilliant. You'll be in flow. You'll accomplish amazing things. Other days, your hour will feel like grinding through concrete. Everything will be hard. You'll feel like you're getting nowhere. Both days count equally. Both days are building the compound effect that changes your life.
because it's not about any single hour. It's about the consistency, the pattern, the unwavering commitment to showing up day after day after day. Fifth, you track your progress. You can't improve what you don't measure. You can't see how far you've come if you're not tracking where you've been. So you track your hour every single day. Simple tracking. Did you do your hour today? Yes or no? Mark it on a calendar. Build a chain of X's. Don't break the chain. And periodically, you track progress toward your goal. If you're building a business, how many clients do you have? If you're writing a book, how many words have you written? If you're learning a skill, what can you do now that you couldn't do 30 days ago? This tracking serves two purposes. First, it keeps you honest. It's easy to lie to yourself about how consistent you're being. It's easy to think you're doing your hour regularly when you're actually skipping more often than not. The calendar doesn't lie. Second, it builds motivation. When you see 30 days in a row of completed hours, you don't want to break that streak. When you see 60 days, 90 days, you're invested. You've built something. You want to protect it. The tracking makes the invisible visible. It turns abstract commitment into concrete evidence. Sixth, you protect your hour from other people. This is harder than it sounds because people in your life won't understand. They won't respect it. They'll try to encroach on it. Your partner will want to talk during your hour. Your kids will need something. Your friends will call. Your boss will try to schedule something. Your family will have an emergency that's not actually an emergency. And you'll feel pressure to abandon your hour, to be available, to put other people's needs ahead of your commitment to yourself. This is where you have to be strong, where you have to set boundaries, where you have to communicate clearly and hold your ground. This hour is non-negotiable. I'm not available during this time. We can talk after, we can handle that later. This is my time. Some people won't like it. They'll think you're being selfish. They'll push back. They'll guilt you. Let them. Their discomfort with your boundaries is not your problem to solve. Your commitment to building your future is more important than their discomfort with your unavailability for 1 hour a day. Set the boundary. Hold it. Protect your hour like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. Seventh, you use your hour for creation, not consumption. This is critical. Your hour is not for reading, not for watching, not for listening, not for consuming information. Your hour is for creating, for building, for doing, for making progress. If you're building a business, your hour is for working on your business, creating offers, reaching out to potential clients, building systems, actually doing the work that builds the business. Not reading about business, not watching videos about business, not consuming content about entrepreneurship. Creating, not consuming. If you're writing a book, your hour is for writing, putting words on the page, creating chapters, building your manuscript, not reading about writing, not researching, not planning endlessly. Writing, creating, doing. If you're transforming your body, your hour is for training, for moving, for doing the physical work. Not researching workouts, not watching fitness videos, not planning the perfect program. Training, moving, doing. Creation is what changes your life. Consumption just makes you feel busy while keeping you exactly where you are. Your hour is sacred creation time. Now let me tell you what happens when you actually follow this rule consistently for an extended period. After 30 days,
You've invested 30 hours into your one thing. You've started to see results, small results, but real results. You've built a pattern, created a habit, proven to yourself that you can do this. Your confidence increases because you're keeping a promise to yourself daily. You're showing up. You're doing the work. That builds self-trust. After 90 days, you've invested 90 hours. That's more than 2 full work weeks of focused effort on your one thing.
The results are undeniable now. You've made real progress. You can see the difference. Other people can see the difference. If you're building a skill, you're noticeably better. If you're building a business, you have traction. If you're transforming your body, people are commenting on the change. Your hour is no longer a struggle. It's a habit. It's just what you do. You don't negotiate with yourself anymore. You just show up. After 180 days, 6 months, 180 hours of focused work, that's a month of full-time work concentrated on one thing. You're not the same person you were 6 months ago. You have capabilities you didn't have, knowledge you didn't have, results you didn't have. People start asking you how you did it, what changed, what's different about you. And the answer is simple. 1 hour, every day, for 6 months, no exceptions. After 365 days, a full year, 365 hours of focused work, that's 9 full work weeks of focused effort. You've built something substantial, something real, something that's changed your life. Maybe you've built a business that's generating significant income. Maybe you've written a book that's ready to publish. Maybe you've transformed your body completely. Maybe you've developed a skill that's opened new career opportunities. Whatever your one thing was, you've achieved it, or you're so close that completion is inevitable. And your life is different, not because of some miracle, not because of luck, not because circumstances changed, because you showed up every single day for 1 hour and did the work. Let me give you some specific examples of what 1 hour a day can build. 1 hour a day learning to code. 365 hours is enough to go from complete beginner to competent developer, enough to build real projects, enough to potentially change careers, enough to increase your earning potential dramatically. 1 hour a day building a side business. 365 hours is enough to go from idea to profitable business, to build a client base, to create systems, to potentially replace your job income. 1 hour a day writing. 365 hours is enough to write a full book, 75,000 words, from first draft to finished manuscript, maybe multiple books. 1 hour a day learning a language. 365 hours is enough to go from zero to conversational fluency, to open up entire new countries and opportunities, to add a valuable skill to your resume. 1 hour a day training. 365 hours is enough to completely transform your body, to build significant muscle, to lose significant fat, to go from out of shape to fit. 1 hour, every single day. That's the rule. And here's what's beautiful about it. It's sustainable. You're not burning yourself out. You're not sacrificing sleep. You're not destroying your relationships. You're not making yourself miserable. You're just claiming 1 hour out of your day. 1 hour out of 16 waking hours. 6% of your waking time. And using that 6% intentionally to build something that matters. That's sustainable forever. You can do 1 hour a day for the rest of your life. You can stack multiple years of hours, multiple decades. Mastery, wealth, impact, legacy. A life that's fundamentally different from where you started. All from 1 hour a day. But here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Knowing this rule changes nothing. Understanding it changes nothing. Agreeing with it changes nothing. The only thing that changes your life is doing it, actually implementing it, actually showing up, actually protecting your hour and using it with intention, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. That's what creates transformation, not knowledge, not understanding, not agreement. Action, consistent, daily, focused action. So here's what I want you to do right now. Choose your one thing. The area where focused daily effort will create the most dramatic improvement in your life. Write it down, make it specific, make it measurable. Then schedule your 1 hour. Put it on your calendar, same time, every day, starting tomorrow. Set up your environment for success. Eliminate distractions. Create your workspace. Prepare whatever you need to show up and do your work. And then tomorrow, when that time comes, you show up. You do your 1 hour, no matter what. Then you do it again the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, for 90 days minimum, ideally for a year, ultimately forever. 1 hour, every day, your one thing. That's the rule. That's what changes everything. Not someday, not eventually, not when circumstances are perfect. Now, starting tomorrow, continuing every day after that. Your future self is waiting. The person you're capable of becoming is waiting. The life you're capable of building is waiting. And they're all on the other side of 365 hours. 1 year of daily commitment. 1 year of showing up. You can do this. You have the time, you have the capability, you have everything you need. You just need to start, and then not stop. 1 hour, every day, for your one thing. That's the rule that changes your life completely. Now go make it happen.